What's up, guys? Dr. Themmet back here. Just doing a small little project, nothing too big. I made one of these for my bike. Let me wipe this thing off. I made one for my bike and it came out looking pretty good. I can get around here. Look at all this crap in the way. You can check out the video on that. This is pretty much going to be basically the same thing, but I'm adding a little dipstick measuring thing, whatever you want to call it. On this one I made a spike just to match the rest of the theme on the bike, with all the spikes and all that kind of sharp crap. And I was wanting to make one just for the bike, but I didn't want to make it just plain Jane. So I was trying to come up with an idea of what to do and the shape and all that. And I think I'm just gonna make this something kind of semi-generic in a way, but just putting some knurls on it, and then maybe doing some kind of carving on the top or engraving or something like that. But mostly this is gonna be just basically just making it and then get me a little stick to stick in here, or stick in it after I get it made. But like I said, it's just a little project, nothing too special. Just wanted to make a little video, and I figured this right here, nice little thing just to make. So yeah, let me get me a piece of this aluminum that I got over here. I got this one, but it's kind of got some bad spots in it, so I got one that looks like it's gonna be a little bit better. Not really too many bad spots except for that big one. Of course, that's gonna be back in there. But yeah, let me get this thing chucked up here, and we'll go from there. Well, I've already turned down a piece, and I've already threaded. You really can't see in there, but I threaded the other end, and that's what's going to end up threading up into this. Because I was on a, I don't know if this will be a good lie or not, I was on a, just have like a press fit up in there, but I'm thinking it might end up coming out, and if it comes out inside the engine or motor, whatever y'all want to call it, if it comes out inside of it, it's not going to be good. Which is one reason why I'm actually making it out of brass, because if anything, it'll just screw the brass up and won't mess up the motor or engine. So, and it's different. I haven't seen one out of brass before, so there's actually a little pull that's behind the, like a sink or something. Had a piece around here somewhere. Forgot where the heck I stuck it at. There it is. Yeah, just that little pull that's usually like behind the faucet to close the drain. That's all I'm made out of. Those little texture stuff in there, I wanted to put that in there. So what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna put as you can see, I got like in between here, I'm gonna end up just putting some knurls on it. I got this one, which it just it presses against it. If you didn't already know that, it just presses against it, and it'll give you your knurls and all that. I don't know if I have any. Well, I swear I got something. It'll be, oh, that light's probably crap on it. Yeah, you probably can't see that. But if y'all can make the knurls out on that, that's basically what it would look like. But I don't really like it just pushing on it, so I got another one around here somewhere. Around in there somewhere, probably, maybe, I'm not sure. That actually clamps on top of it. Kind of like, well, actually, it'll probably be some knurls, something like this, but not as deep. Basically it just clamps over it, and then you just tighten it down. Of course, put some oil on it and all that kind of stuff. I think I showed that in my video when I was making the oil cap for the bike. So if you want to check that out, I think I got that actually on video when I was doing it. So you can check it out there. But that's where I'm at right now. Like I said, I gotta dig out my other one from down there, and I think it'll be better because I want to put some just small knurls on it. Nothing too fancy. I don't know. I might put some big ones on it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyways, let me get something done. Just a little quick thing. After I turned the camera off, went to move that box out of the way. Went to move that out of the way, and just, you know how sometimes things are like right up under your nose. Now, granted, I do have a big snoz. You now see where it is? Things are always right up under your nose. I hate when I do that. I really don't like it. But this one I was telling you about, y'all about, and it just clamps down. You just tighten the wheel up, and there you go. And it adjusts, so you don't really have to worry too much about it being like on the center line of this, like yeah, the light like that one is. You have to be on the center line. But this one, you don't have to be like exactly on it. You need to be close, but not like right on it. Anyways, just throwing that little thing in here. Well, I got it this part made. Got my marks in it, right down here at the bottom, then like right there, and then the top. And the bottom's just like when it's empty, and then the middle is medium, then right here at the very top is full. Go off the same thing. I'm having a heck of a time with the light in here. There you go, I can see it now. But those little graduations on there is what I made, and then y'all get it. Like I said, I got that made, and of course threads on it. Crap in the background. Turn this way. Trying to get in home light, which I am doing anyways. Kind of happy how it came out. It's different. Probably never gonna really see it, but whatever. As long as it serves its purpose, that's all. That's all I care about. I don't know why I got bad light. I'm over under this, not under the light. A little better, I guess. I don't know. I started messing with this one, and I was like, well, this one's a little smaller, I use it. And ended up, it just had just way too many spots in it. Wasn't going to work out, so I was like, screw it. This piece looks better anyway, so I started on it. I mean, it still has imperfections in it, but I don't know, I might end up actually painting it, because I don't think it's going to get so hot that the paint's going to just come off. But I know for like right now, it's just going to be just plain aluminum, and then this drilled and tapped into there, and it should resemble something like this, but without this little flat piece on it. It'll probably come up about 1/4 inch or so, maybe 3/8, something like that, up past the threads, of course. But everything like below the that washer right there, I'm gonna make to the same length and all that, because that's why I based this piece up off of. So I'm just trying to mill this thing down. I've been at it for a while and I'm having trouble with my inserts. Apparently I just need to get all new inserts because they're getting dull from some of the stuff I've done. I know I probably hit like a rock or two when I was getting these cleaned up. I don't know if I got one right here somewhere. At least I have one. Oh well, anyways, but this is all I got done. But I'll be back whenever I get it down to where I have my like where I'm about to do the threads. So I guess see you in a little bit. Well, I got it down to the size of like where the knurls would want to be, which is something like what I got on here. That's gonna be so I can grab onto it. But anyways, like I said, that's where I got it down to. I've already drilled the hole for it. Well, for the oh, I'm tearing stuff up and dropping stuff. Got this drilled and tapped it. I bet you anything I just bent this. A tiny bit, but it's not that big of a deal. Thank goodness. Yeah, threads in there. Not a problem, but I am going to end up gluing that in there. And hopefully the glue won't come apart whenever it gets heated by the oil. That's my only thing I'm not really worried about, is that happening. But just wish me luck that it won't, that will not happen and the glue will hold. I'll do that last thing. Maybe I might do it before, I don't know, I might. But anyways, that's where I've gotten to right now. I gotta put stuff down. There's a little, it's really hard to see, but it's where the O-ring goes on it. I'll tell you what, I'll just stick it on there if I can. Anyway, stick y'all down for a second. Hang on for a second. Okay, there we go. I got you. As you can see, I got the O-ring on there, but it's really loose, so I want to tighten that up. If I can do this with holding the camera and doing this at the same time. Luckily, this one's flat, unlike the O. And the other one, I had to make a little slot for the O-ring, which it's not a big deal, but being flat, that's a whole lot better. As you can see, it's flat, but there is that one little spot in there that's kind of got another flat spot. I think y'all can make it out. Anyway, take my word for it. If you can't see it, take my word for it. So I got that I gotta do, and I'll put the threads on there, and then I'll knock this down to around that size, And then while I have it in here, I don't know, I could probably do it after. Hopefully it won't be a big to-do. I can get that. I can get my little piece here, put in the end of it. So
okay, Playing Love is the name. Official video
what
by
the
Sophia
heck?
Carson.
What the heck? No.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
What kind of crap is... I didn't talk to freaking Siri. Shut up, Siri. Oh my goodness. Y'all ever had that crap happen? Really? I thought I shut Siri up. Well, apparently you cannot shut Siri up. Just to throw that out there. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted by that thing. Whatever the heck I was saying. But anyways, I'm gonna get this knocked down. Try to get a lot of that done. And after I get all that on here, like the threads and that right there, everything fits right, I'll go back and I'll put the knurls on it. Well, I'll part it off and then flip it around and put the knurls on it. I believe I'm saying that right. I have no idea how to spell that, so don't ask me how to spell it. Anyways, that's what I got done so far, so I'll see you when I get the threads and this right here put on there. So yeah, well, I almost got the threads done. I do mean I almost got them done, but there's really one big thing that I really hate about this machine. It's great and all, but so I can find the bag. Yeah, it came with plastic gears so you can do threads and all that kind of cool stuff. And I went out and bought the metal ones. Got a full set. I just threw in a box. As you can see, got them on here. But if y'all look in here, they got 2 plastic gears that they did not replace with the metal ones, and they're stripping out. And let me put it this way, plastic gears suck. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it binds up, and you notice the handle back there. The handle's not supposed to do that. I'm gonna go online and see if I can find these in a metal gear, steel, aluminum. Heck, brass would be stronger than these plastic ones. Anyways, enough complaining. This is basically what it's gonna end up being. I'm going back and forth, making sure if it's gonna fit on the 4-wheeler or not. It's not too hard to set it back up and get everything back straight. That I'm happy about. Like I said, just the plastic gears, they need to get rid of them. So I'm gonna see what I can do, and I guess I'm gonna get back on this whenever I can get me some metal gears. Either that, or I'm just gonna have to just order me 2 more plastic gears just so I can finish this up. Anyways, that was enough complaining. What, about 3 minutes of complaining? So I'm gonna shut up now, stop whining. So yeah, I guess that's it right now. What's up? I'm back here. It's been about probably a week or 2 since I've been on this. I can't remember right offhand if I stopped because of this, or, well, anyways, I ended up buying I got these little old plastic gears that were on there, and let's see, it's hard to tell like which one it is. I think it's this one. Yeah, you can see right there the teeth are kind of fudged up. This one made no problem, but that was the main one. apparently I got some kind of bind down here. I'm not sure where, because everything over here is okay. As you can kind of see in there, I got me the metal gears. Went ahead and ordered them. I believe this is part numbers for them. So if y'all happen to have this one, the 55 or 5100 high torque mini mill model, then I suggest getting all the metal gears that you can get for back here, so you don't run into the same issue I had where teeth are messing up. But that's the numbers for it. If I remember, I'll put them down in the comment down there, and or in the description, not the comments, the description, so y'all can find that. And I'll try to put the ones for these if I remember it. But anyways, like I said, I got the metal gears on there, and it's better, but I think I still got a bind down inside here somewhere where it's on the little teeth right in there. I think it's in that, or it might be in my carriage. Something's just not right, but I got the threads in there. I'm gonna have to take off some of that. I lost my other little piece that I had. Oh well. Oh, there it is. That little smaller piece right in there. I'm gonna go ahead and just mill that out, or whatever, and then I'll get back on the threads, because I need to go back in here, but I'm gonna do it by hand since it's gonna be so close. I just wanted to get all this done, just make sure everything was gonna be right, so I didn't get all the way up in here and the thing speed up, and next thing I know, it's running my tool here into my work. Anyways, I've jibber jabbered enough, so I'm gonna get some more done, and I'll be right back. Well, I got it parted off, and not too bad. Had to end up using the old hacksaw down here to get that last little bit. There we go. I'm liking how it's coming along. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to do with the top. If I'm going to put the other piece here. Not sure if I'm going to put that on it, or if I'm going to do, I know I'm going to put some knurls on it. I know that already. But just trying to figure out what I want to do for the top. Don't really want to do the spike, because I already had that on the bike, and really I'm not doing any spike theme on the four-wheeler. It's kind of, don't think I am. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and face this off, and then I'll probably just stop on this for right now, and whenever I figure out exactly what I want to do for the top, I'll do it. But for y'all, it's gonna be pretty much instant. For me, it's probably gonna take me a little bit to figure out what I want to do. But I'm liking how it's coming along. I'm gonna stick my little dipstick that I made in some of the earlier clips. This little thing. The knurls didn't really turn out like I wanted them to, but it kind of has a cool little pattern to it, so I'm not really gonna complain about it. I don't know if I really need this this part down here. I really don't know if I need it, really, because really I just did that just because the other one had it. But I got my line, like the bottom of it's the low, and then medium, and then the top's gonna be full, so I don't know if I really need it or not. But anyways, I'll put these things together, and we'll face that off first, then stick it together, stick it on the foiler, see how, make sure it doesn't want to hit or anything when the motor is running, because that would not be good. But of course it is brass, so I think brass would lose out to the steel parts inside, steel and aluminum. At least I'm hoping that it would mess up before it messes anything in the four-wheeler up. So I really don't want to have to get me another engine. Yeah, a mess back there. Been cleaning up though, so I got a little more room. So yeah, so that's a good thing. Yeah, kind of funny like a little thing. Let me put this down before I tear it up. I kind of got bored waiting on my gears to come in, so I decided just to do a little painting on the bike. So I'm still trying to debate if I want to do the frame on this one in white or not. I know I'm going to do the frame in white on this, so y'all can be looking for that to come up. I'm not going to say soon, but to come up. But anyways, I've jabbed enough, so I'm going to get that thing faced off, and I'll see y'all in a bit. And I'm back here. I test fit it, make sure everything was gonna be alright inside the four-wheeler, started it up, and nothing hit. So went ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and glue this thing in. I have a couple I usually use. I have this one, and it works really well. That's what I used when I put the threads inside this one to put my all thread all the way through to the other side. Y'all can check that video out. Yeah, that's why I used. This is why I used on that. It works really great. I haven't had any issues. Nothing about it backing out. None of that whatsoever. I'm gonna try some of this right here. It looks like it's supposed to do pretty good, so I'm gonna try it. It says temperature resistant, so I'm gonna see how this thing works, and hopefully it won't come out whenever I'm riding it. So, and it's supposed to be basically the same as this. Don't have to worry about the vibration, none of that. Don't have to worry about any water, liquids in general. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try this one and see how well it works. So I'm gonna get this stuff glued in here. Already cleaned everything with the lacquer thinner. I was making sure not to get anything inside there, because that would just take forever to try to clean out, and I don't want this to come out ever. So yeah. Yeah, I'm back. I sat in here for a little bit messing with some things, and have to be going through a thing of brass, just some extra little pieces. Figured I'd save some. I could use it for something, and happened to find a piece. Found this. Of course, it's not solid all the way through, which would have been nice. Would have been easier to do this, but I found one that has a little bit less in it. It's pretty hollow in there, but I can get about that much till, yeah, I think you can tell that little bit right there on the end. I think I can get about that much off of it, which will be fine. And the thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut that off, and I'm going to inlay it. Getting them on light. I'm going to inlay it inside this. I'll just bore this out some, and just be, right now I'm thinking it's just going to be just a flat piece of brass in there, face it off and all that. But I don't know, I might go back and put it on the mill, and I don't know, maybe try to put some kind of design in it, because I'm thinking it's going to be kind of just plain. but I am gonna cut this down some, maybe about a 1/2 inch. I think that'd be enough for my fingers to get onto, and then inlay this, and then after whatever I like, just finishing up, I'm gonna take some of this, and I want to just go down just a little bit, so it, then leave just a little bit on the edge. I'm sure later you'll see later on what I'm trying to say here. And then basically I can fill it up with super glue, and that should preserve the polish I'm gonna put on it, or the shine, whatever you want to call it. Because I know the outside, God, I'm sorry, my own thing. Like, anyways, I'll put the knurls on it, and then after I get everything inlaid and all that kind of good stuff, and put the glue in it to seal it. Hopefully that'll keep the top of it looking really nice and shiny. I'm hoping it works. If it doesn't, oh well, it's not that big of a deal. But overall, I'm liking how it's coming along. So I'd like to hear what y'all think on this, and just go down there in the comments and let me know what you think. If you think it's a pretty cool idea, I'd appreciate you just let me know. If you think that, if y'all had another idea to do, I'm always open for something else. But right now, I think that's it for right now. I'm getting kind of tired. It's getting late, so I'm gonna go inside and probably get me a shower and then eat and chill out for the rest of the night. Maybe think on this and figure out if I want to put, or if I want to put any kind of design in it or whatever. But I don't know. Anyways, I'm tired, so yeah. I'm back here, just got finished sanding it and putting a chamfer on each edge. I might just leave it like this for right now, and then later on I can always come back. I'm gonna see how this right here is gonna end up working out. I'm gonna go ahead and polish that, and then I'm actually gonna put me a layer of super glue on there, let it dry, then I'm gonna come back and lightly sand it. Probably have to put a couple of coats of glue on there, but I don't know if it's gonna work out. My plan is that it'll keep the shine on there longer, but there again, I don't know if it's gonna work out like that. But at this point, it's kind of just experimenting and see if things are gonna work out like I want them to. I'm gonna go ahead and polish this out and buff it. Yes, I know it's not the best quality in the world. It's got a lot of pits in it, but this is just stuff that I had when I was doing casting and stuff like that. So I already knew it wasn't gonna be like high quality, perfect. But hey, I'm just out there just making stuff, so I enjoy it. So I'd like to hear what y'all think of it right at this point. Go down in the comments down there and let me know what y'all think. And if y'all have any anything that might help me in any of the stuff that I do, please go down in the comments, let me know. Heck, maybe it'll help someone else too. I'm all about helping other people and stuff like that, and y'all should be too. Everybody should. But anyways, I'm gonna get off my little soapbox there, and I'm gonna get this thing polished out. yeah, my idea didn't work. Oh well. Like I said, just kind of experimenting. It actually came off and was this. So, oh well. And I think I am going to put the piece in there. I'm going to clean this up some more. And I'm actually going to bore it out and do my original idea and put this down there. And then I'll chamfer it up to this because these edges are just not the best. I'm not really liking them. But I know it's because it's a cast piece and not like any professional made stuff. But I'm working with what I got, so can't hate on me for that. Well, you can, but I don't really care. So yeah, I think I want to go ahead and bore it out and get my piece of brass put in it and glue that in. I know that'll be fine. So yeah, that's it. Well, I got it all bored out. I got it to where this right here will fit in there. Fits in there pretty snug, and I don't do it too much, but that's as far in about it as gonna go. And sorry, I'm gonna end up just facing that off. But I'm gonna wait till after I get it all glued in and the glue's set, and then I'll face it off. Again, I'm gonna apologize for the bad camera work. I haven't used my phone, and it's kind of awkward in this little space because it zooms in so much. I think that's gonna look pretty good. And if you remember before, it had all them little specks all in it. Well, this right here is gonna cover them all up. If I can pop, there we go. There's still a few in there, but it's not as bad. So this right here, it's a professionally made piece. It came off of a I don't know if y'all recognize it or not, but it's part of on a faucet. Usually they have them chromed or plated, but all it is a piece of brass. And this is actually off of a display when they're throwing them out, and I was like, well, heck, I'll take them. So did that and cut me off a little piece of it. So I'm gonna get this thing glued in there, and like I said, after the glue sets, I'll face it off and I should be good. My big old hand out, my small hand out of the way. But yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. Just something different. If I was making this for a client or a customer or someone like that, then I would use way better stuff, unless they just didn't care, and that's on a customer. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking here, and I'm gonna get this thing glued in and do all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah. Well, I got her all faced off and polished out. I still got rings in it. I was trying my best to get them out, but they didn't come out. But I'm kind of, in a way, liking the rings in a way. So I'm gonna run it like that for a while, and later on, if I feel like messing with it again and I don't like it, then I'll take them out. But you really can't feel them too much, so not really don't worry about it. I want to take this thing out and that's pretty much it. I can probably come right here into this right here. It's focusing on everything else. Guess I'll do it. Give me a second, I'll find a spot. Phone's trying to focus on everything else. There we go. Doesn't look half bad. I'm liking it. I'm gonna try to clean up the knurls a little bit more. I think that's about how they're gonna have to end up looking. But I mean, it's gonna be out in the dirt, sand, water, all that stuff you go through on a four-wheeler. I think it came out pretty good. I'm glad I decided to put that in there. See the reflection of the phone in there. So I'm going to stick this thing in and see what it's going to look like. Hopefully everything works like it's supposed to. But anyways. Well, yeah, this is the old one, or the factory one. I think I need a little oil in it. Anyways, let's throw the new one in. Got my little rubber gasket in there, or washer or whatever. Not too bad. I think with the silver metallic on this, goes pretty good with that. Let's see if I can get this light a little better. Not too bad. Love to hear what y'all think about it. Just go down in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, you can't even feel where it goes from the aluminum to the brass. Can't even feel it. I'm happy with it. I don't know about y'all. Like I said, just go down there in the comments down there and let me know what you think. I love hearing from y'all, good or bad. I think that wraps this one up. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Didn't like it, let me know what you didn't like about it. Share the video. Might inspire some other people out there to start building things and making stuff for themselves. Yes, some of the tools that I've used are kind of pricey, but they're well worth the money if you like making stuff like I do. If you hadn't already subscribed, I encourage you to just hit that subscribe button down there. I got some more, a whole lot more things coming up, and I'd love for y'all to see them. Maybe y'all might want to try to do some things like I'm doing. But I guess that's it. I do like this up rather than that piece like there, right there on there. I was gonna do that beside against it. Let's see if it'll tell me how much oil I got. I am low, so I'm going to have to put me some oil in this thing. Eventually get it out of the shop and ride it. Anyways, like always, y'all take it easy, and may God bless.